The world feels different now. The events in New Orleans on New Year's Day, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. 2025 has made it clear, we live in a time of heightened risk. And in these uncertain times, one thing remains constant: the importance of being prepared. This isn't about succumbing to fear, but about taking control. It's about equipping ourselves with the knowledge and tools to face the unexpected, to protect ourselves and our loved ones. We can't ignore the reality around us, but we can choose to meet it with courage and preparedness. This essay is a guide to navigating this new landscape, a roadmap to facing uncertainty with confidence and resilience. We'll explore the gear, the strategies, and most importantly, the mindset needed to thrive in this challenging world. Being prepared isn't about living in fear, it's about embracing a sense of empowerment. It's about taking responsibility for our safety and the well-being of our communities. Because when we're prepared, we're not just surviving, we're living on our own terms. Let's face the future, together, prepared for whatever it may bring. The old adage rings truer than ever: an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. In today's world, this means being strategic, even cautious, about where we go and how we move through the world. Large gatherings, once symbols of celebration and unity, now present potential vulnerabilities. Concerts, sporting events, crowded markets, these places, while often unavoidable, require a heightened sense of awareness. Avoidance, when possible, is the first line of defense. Can you reschedule that trip? Is there a less crowded alternative? These are questions worth asking, but life goes on, and sometimes, we must venture into the heart of the crowd. That's when situational awareness becomes paramount. It's about more than just being observant, it's about cultivating a mindset of constant assessment. Know your exits, have a plan, and most importantly, trust your gut. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Don't let social pressure or the fear of appearing overreacting override your instincts. Your safety is paramount. There's no shame in choosing a quiet night in over a crowded concert. And if you must venture into the throng, do so with your eyes wide open, your mind engaged, and a plan in place. Situational awareness isn't about living in a state of paranoia, it's about being present, engaged, and alert. It's about tuning into your surroundings and developing an almost sixth sense for potential danger. This skill can be honed and practiced in everyday life. Start by simply observing. When you walk into a room, what do you notice? Where are the exits? Who seems out of place? Pay attention to details. A sudden shift in the mood of a crowd, a person lingering too long near an exit, an unattended bag, these are all red flags that warrant further observation. Don't be afraid to make eye contact. It shows you're aware of your surroundings and less likely to be an easy target. But avoid prolonged staring contests, which can be misconstrued as aggressive. The key is to maintain a calm, observant presence. And situational awareness isn't just about spotting potential threats, it's also about identifying safe zones. Where could you take cover if something were to happen? Knowing your environment could be the difference between becoming a victim and escaping unharmed. Profiling individuals based solely on appearance is not only ineffective but also dangerous and unjust. Threat assessment is about recognizing unusual behaviors and patterns, not judging someone based on how they look. Look for incongruencies: someone dressed too warmly for the weather, carrying a bulky bag that seems out of place, or exhibiting nervous behavior that doesn't match the environment. These are all potential red flags. Pay attention to body language. Aggressive postures, concealed hands, or darting eyes can all be indicators of someone who poses a potential threat. But context is everything. A person fidgeting might be nervous, not dangerous. Trust your instincts. We humans have a built-in danger detection system. If someone makes you feel uneasy, remove yourself from the situation. It's better to be safe than sorry. Strategic positioning. Your environment is your ally. Whether you're navigating a crowded market or simply walking down the street, being aware of your surroundings and positioning yourself strategically can be crucial in an emergency. This isn't about paranoia, but about proactive preparedness. Identify your LCC, last closest cover or concealment. Where's the nearest point of cover if you need to quickly escape gunfire or a sudden threat? It could be a sturdy pillar, a parked car, even a strategically placed planter. Knowing your LCC keeps escape routes in mind. Think about potential Alamo points. These are places with 360-degree visibility, offering a defensive advantage. Imagine a situation where you need to buy time for yourself or your loved ones. An Alamo point provides that crucial breathing room. Consider TCC, Tactical Covered Command Locations. These are safe zones where you can regroup, communicate with others, and formulate a plan. It could be a quiet shop, a designated meeting point, or even a predetermined location within a building. Trust your gut, mental preparedness, and quick decisions. Gear and knowledge are important, but they mean little without the right mindset. Mental preparedness is about cultivating the ability to make quick, decisive choices under pressure. It's about trusting your instincts and acting on them without hesitation. This begins with accepting the possibility of danger. We don't dwell on it, but we don't shy away from it either. This acceptance allows us to mentally rehearse different scenarios to prepare ourselves for the what-ifs without letting fear take over. Mental preparedness is also about cultivating a sense of calm amidst chaos. When panic sets in, rational thought goes out the window. Practice mindfulness, deep breathing exercises, or whatever techniques help you center yourself in stressful situations. The ability to stay calm under pressure can be a lifesaver. And remember, sometimes the bravest, most effective action is simply to walk away. Don't let ego or pride dictate your choices. If a situation feels wrong, remove yourself from it. Your safety is paramount. Gearing up practical tools for uncertain times. Now, let's talk gear. Preparedness isn't about becoming a walking arsenal, it's about having a few key tools that can make a difference in an emergency. First, consider an easy identifier. A brightly colored bandana, a specific hat, anything that helps law enforcement quickly identify you in a chaotic situation. Footwear is crucial. Leave the flip-flops at home. Opt for sturdy, closed-toe shoes that you can run in. A twisted ankle can be a major liability in an emergency. A well-stocked first aid kit is a must-have, and I'm not talking about a couple of band-aids. Think trauma shears, tourniquets, clotting agents, the works. Knowing how to use these tools is just as important as having them. Consider carrying a less lethal option like bear spray. It provides a means of defense without resorting to lethal force, which should always be a last resort. And if you choose to carry a firearm, do so responsibly. Get proper training, understand the legal implications, and practice regularly. A firearm is a serious responsibility not to be taken lightly. Beyond the gear building, a prepared community. Preparedness isn't a solitary pursuit, it's about coming together, sharing knowledge, and looking out for one another. Building a resilient community starts with open communication and a willingness to help our neighbors. Get to know your neighbors. Exchange contact information, discuss emergency plans. Knowing the people around you builds trust and creates a support system in times of need. Consider joining or starting a local preparedness group. These groups offer a platform to share skills, conduct drills, and learn from each other's experiences. And remember, preparedness isn't just about surviving disasters, it's about building a stronger community that can weather any storm. It's about fostering a sense of collective responsibility and resilience. We live in complex times, but that doesn't mean we have to succumb to fear. By embracing preparedness, by equipping ourselves with the knowledge, skills, and tools to face the unexpected, we empower ourselves to navigate uncertainty with confidence. Preparedness is not about living in a constant state of anxiety, but about cultivating a sense of calm awareness. It's about trusting your instincts, making smart decisions, and being prepared to adapt to whatever life throws our way. And most importantly, it's about remembering that we're not in this alone. By building strong communities, by supporting one another, and by facing the future with courage and resilience, we can overcome any challenge that comes our way. So let's go forward, prepared, aware, and connected. The future may be uncertain, but together we can face it with confidence.